you feel no like Adams Oshiomole, if you be say you no like the man at all, if you be say you have your reservation about Adams Oshiomole, which me, I have my own reservation too. But you cannot deny the fact that he is speaking fact in this video.
And one thing we shouldn't do, sir, is that when we talk and you don't mention name, everybody becomes a suspect. If you are afraid, given the fact that you are very vocal, you are independent, you cannot be dismissed, you cannot be promoted or demoted. If you are afraid to mention the name of a governor, a former governor, who breached the law, and a city governor who used immunity to cover a governor that lost immunity, where will the courage come from? This sophistry of saying we can name the child of a poor man who's still a goat, but we are afraid to mention the name of a big man who breached the law. Fact for me is at the root of our problem.
They speak fact exactly the same thing. Why are the toxins? The same thing. Why the toxins? Adams Oshiomole, they speak facts here. They speak facts. And they sweet me. Even see that ourselves where they inside there. Even them, they shock. When they talk, they shock. You be like, that's still our person. They say the why they tell on us since. Why you be say EFCC no they find it very difficult to mention, call out a politicians where they feel say maybe where they allege for something, for embezzlement. It is very difficult before EFCC go just mention the person. If you see where then they go put the person name for paper. Once you concern politicians like this, it be like say the first EFCC they wake up. Oh, I don't want to put this thing for them. Why is it difficult for them? But to make you hear say one poor man they catch one Yahoo boy. This person from those also place they caught him on the Obom. It don't be like say the factors with that against poor people. It don't be like say they institute EFCC for poor people. How many politicians you don't see carry placard? You don't ever see politicians they talk say this politician embezzles so money. He carry placard, they can't write them. He can't carry them. You don't ever see anyone. Have you ever seen? But embezzlement they go on. Each government will come go talk say they fight corruption. Who are the corrupt one? Politician. You don't ever see the politician wake up mugshot like this. Have you ever seen anyone? He never did. He no day. See when they accuse this man now, the Yahya Bello of Kogi State, Yahya Bello. Since then, even EFCC chairman swear. EFCC chairman swear say if you no face the law, say he go resign. Today now the same Yahya Bello they go now they campaign for 2027 for President Tinubu. What a joke! The same person. You know, carry placard. Imagine where they accuse person, the police escort them come the place. Imagine say they accuse Yahoo boy. Come tell and say make he come to the EFCC office. Yahoo boy won't come go, come carry police escort, come go. The reason nonsense. What would they do for this country? It is the nonsense. Now the person where they accuse. The sitting governor now, Conde, they shield them with immunity. The country now, the country where we did. How many? I go like make a day like this. Come see say one politician, they come mention them. All the politicians where they don't accuse for this country, he never get anyone where carry mugshot. We know they see mugshot at all. They go run them like this, run them. They run them. I don't even sure say I see MFL upon everything. Then they recover, except say you fall off from the maybe ruling party, fall off from the political, because even if you say you're not in the ruling party, then go keep you in case you become a ruling party. where the mugshot, may we see them. It go good like this if you go EFCC office or all of them go stand. You go see politician, carry mugshot. Yahoo boy, carry your own mugshot. Person will do drug, carry, they go line up. No, see now the same credit they come. And where are their mugshots? Where are the mugshot of politicians? Where they are mugshot?
Sending their own children abroad. And one thing we shouldn't do, sir, is that when we talk and you don't mention name, everybody becomes a suspect. If you are afraid, given the fact that you are very vocal, you are independent, you cannot be dismissed, you cannot be promoted or demoted. If you are afraid to mention the name of a governor, a former governor, who breached the law, and a city governor who used immunity to cover a governor that lost immunity, where will the courage come from? This sophistry of saying we can name the child of a poor man who's still a goat, but we are afraid to mention the name of a big man who breached the law. That, for me, is at the root of our problem. Number two, Bishop Cooker, I also think that religion has been added to our burden of problems. When people preach that if you believe in our Lord Jesus Christ, he will deliver you from poverty, that's a lie. We know it. And I see them every day. And I think Father made the point that people are setting up business centers. And they cover themselves by saying they are pastors. And in every donation that is being made in church, when the big man dies, that is where Reverend Fathers and pastors, we identify these people to remind us that the church has not been completed. And all those who are to donate are invariably public officers. From their salaries, everybody is contributing to the confusion that we find ourselves in. And I was worried by one word you used at the beginning. Nobody spoke on it. And I think you were trying to be internationally correct. You mustn't try to be. You should be correct within the context of Nigeria value system. When you spoke to regardless of sexual orientation, no. That is fashionable in the West. In Nigeria, sexual orientation matters. A man should not sleep with a man. And a woman should not sleep with a woman.
Child's school fee in advance. In advance. Dollars. How much? 71?
Over, total is over almost 800.
$800,000. In dollars, yes. In dollars. $72,000. $720,000, sorry. $720,000 in advance. In Nigeria that he was going to leave government house. In a poor state like Kogi. And you want me to close my eyes to that? Under the guise of saying I'm being used by who? At this stage of my life, just by who? By who? For crying out loud. I assume nothing is here. I didn't initiate the case. I inherited the case file. I called for the case file. I called for the report. And I said, look, there are issues here. Do you know on my honor, I put a call across to him, which ordinarily I'm not supposed to do. Just to honor him as a governor, as a immediate past governor. Sir, there are issues. I've seen this case file. Can you just come? Let us clarify these issues. I'm under camera. He said, sir, I tell you my brother, I know, but I can't come. There's one lady, I don't know what her name is, that she then she had said, she has surrounded her with over 100 journalists, to come and embarrass him and intimidate him and all kind of stuff. I said, okay, if that is your fear, I'm going to pass you through my own gate, special man's gate. You will come to my floor. We will accord you that respect. I will invite my operative. They will come and interrogate you or interview in my own office. What could be more honorable than that? In my own office. To allay the fear. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. You know what he said? But can't they come to my village? Can't they come to my village to come and say, I told you. He also got to talk. He sent a message to him. My director of the investment sent a message to him. Some people say we are handling him, we are harassing. Let's be fair on this. Look, we need the EFCC. We need this institution to survive. We need this institution to survive. I'm telling you. So many victims that we have wiped tears from their eyes. People that they have swindled and all of that in their millions. How much are we going to say? Every day we keep recovering money for victims. Every day. In my 6 months, we have recovered close to 120 billion. Over 1,600 convictions. Somebody will now, those we are convicted, are they not human beings? Does he have 2 heads? That means I'm going to lose the case at the end of the day. So submit yourself to the rule of law. Let me be sure that, look, I don't get convictions. My job is to investigate and prosecute. Conviction is the responsibility of the court. So nobody will come and blame me, I didn't get conviction. Mine is to do my work diligently and leave it to the judiciary. Yeah. For civil society to follow up too. Yeah. It's not within my power to convict anybody or to go and lock anybody up. It's not. My law does not allow me to go and be taking it. Come on. For what? So at that point I said, look, this is, and I kept quiet. Nobody sought to him anymore. We are after he had refused the invitation. We continue with our work. After all, we don't even need him to come and make statement before we can even find a charge. If we are sure of our, the credibility of our work. So we have gathered all the necessary documentary evidence. We have prepared our processes. We find a charge. So come and answer to your charge. You refuse to come and make statements here. But that does not stop me from filing my charge. And will you also refuse to come and answer that charge? We are talking of over 80 billion naira, gentlemen, that belong to the people of Kogi, allegedly stolen. Allegedly stolen. So come and tell us, you didn't steal this money. Is it today? Yes, I've lost some cases. Yes. I'm not sure, I won't condemn myself for that. Yes, I've lost some cases. Some of them are working the street, I've been free men now today. And yes, this has also won some cases. Yeah. I didn't promise Nigeria that we'll be winning all the cases I take to court. It's practically impossible. Even in the American system, where we have very tight, and responsibility, they don't do that.